My name's Jackie Anthony Massengill. I'm going to give a process analysis speech. It's going to be on car safety. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. I'm hopefully going to teach you a little bit of things I've learned over the years driving a car. When you get in a car, going to the store, going to work, going to school, going to just right around the block. There's a lot of things that you do that you don't even think that you're doing when you go to get your car keys and you go jump in the car and you get ready to take off. Instead of just going and getting in the car and jumping and running off, a few things you ought to do before you get in the car. You ought to at least go around and check all your lights, make sure your lights are working properly. Make sure that you got backup lights, make sure you got headlights, make sure that your doors are all closed, windows are not broke, so any debris or anything don't come off on you. This is a car today that my wife brought home, and it was just prepared like I like it. I want to show you a natural way. She'll come around, y'all just look around. This is kind of a natural habitat if you live in your car, most like we do. You have stuff in the seats, you have stuff in the floorboard. And what you want to try to do is you want to try to make sure that you haven't got anything that's going to get in your way while you're driving. If you got kids, we got kids, you want to make sure that your seat belts, car seats are fastened to the seats. Make sure stuff's not in the floor so it won't fall out and get in the way while you're driving. Okay. Now I got another car, my van. I've kind of got some props set up on it so that we can see things that could happen if you didn't check it out before you took off driving. First off, make sure you get the right keys when you're going out to the car. Make sure you keep your keys in a specific location in the house in case you have to come out in emergency or get out quick. You'll know where to get your keys and find them and get out. Y'all step on down this way with me. Step down to my van. I got a few things set up. After you get your keys and get in your car, first thing I noticed when I look inside, I see a couple things that's in the way. Number one, there's a ball in the floor. Go ahead and get the dog. There's a ball in the floor right here. It can get up under the gas pedal or get in your way while it's rolling around. So you want to get that out of the way. That's kind of one of the things you want to check for. Once you get in the car, you want to look around and do a visual aid when you're looking in the car inside. You see you got stuff on top of the dash, going down the road, stop. It'll fall on you, might make you have a wreck. So you don't want stuff laying on your dash. Before you get in your car, you want to walk around your car and look. If there's anything, bicycles, tricycles, scooters, kids. Notice a scooter here. Now, again, if you got kids, you're going to have it. If you got daddies going to leave tools back there. So get them out of the way. Come on around the whole side of your car. Look at your tires. Make sure your tires are good. Keep a good check on your tires. Make sure they got the right inflation mount. It tells on side the tire about what you're supposed to keep your pressure at. You want to make sure when you're riding down the road, everything's either tied down or out of the way where it won't roll up under the seat and get in the way of your feet. This is two vehicles that just because you come home in a car and 5 minutes later you go get back in it, don't mean something ain't done got behind it. Like a bicycle, kid, another car. At nighttime, if you want to check your lights, it's an easy way to check them. If you're by yourself, you can check them. If you got a outside exterior door, you can drive up to the door turn your blinkers on left, check it, right, check it. Headlights, you can look at both of them through the windows. You can back up to the door, check it. You know, check it 2 or 3 times a week or 1 time a week. Whatever you feel like the age of your car is to be able to keep it checked out. And then always want to make sure that when you come back home, you lock your doors, you keep your doors shut, put your keys back to where they're supposed to be. And that concludes the car safety speech.